Hello, I am Archivist Saren, and welcome to my study. And today, we are back once more to Rimworld. Now, I didn't get that preset up. Now, last time went not great, I will admit. Of course, I was admitting that while the last stream was going on, actually. But hopefully this time it'll go better. Because, I mean, last time we had two different attempts that were both utterly annihilated by, let's see, are there any on this? Yeah, let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Yeah, by these things, which we now have a whopping 12 of on this new map, which it's just gonna be delightful, isn't it? So I hate these things. And I could not figure out how to not die to them the two attempts last time. And there was a third test attempt before the last stream even that really went quite awry. So hopefully this time, I'm hoping, big ask here, that we might be able to get past the 1 hour mark without having lost the majority of our colonists. Like that is all I ask. And I know it's a big favor from the game, but if that could happen, I would be very appreciative. So I've gotten us set up back into another attempt here where, I mean, I could have kept going with the last one, but 3 out of 5 of the people died, and it was kind of 3 of the most important ones. So yeah, I mean, they're kind of all important because I made them very specialized. But I mean, later on, if people start dying, that would be fine, so long as I've actually had enough time to actually specialize my group even further and maybe even diversify some of them in the roles they can play. Maybe have a few other colonists in the mix. There's a lot of stuff that I could do that would make this a lot easier. Or, I mean, like, losing colonists a lot easier. But certainly, just starting out and getting destroyed by wasps is not my idea of a good time, really. So we're gonna get all this set back up, where we have Drew. Did he? Oh, I am so used to playing Kenshi now, because I've been playing a lot of Kenshi in my off time. And so I just tried to hold down right click and go over and then let go of the mouse button on here, because that's how you do it in Kenshi, but no, it's right click and then click in this. I was like, why isn't he gonna go do it? I told him to go pick up the bow. I don't know what the problem is. Okay, so then this is my other shooter, and then you're the melee person. I usually give you the Equa. Where is that? That's a slate chunk. Okay, yeah, that is just the slate chunk. Okay, the Equa is here. That's good. Nobody else really needs weapons, I don't think. But I was looking at this map. There's not really... This isn't an opportune place to start, because we got water up here, which I hate water in this game. I wish it was just... I mean, if it's like a river, then that's fine, but just these big pools of water basically just makes this entire zone not habitable. Because I can't place anything over this. It's just a waste of space if you end up trying to build with it inside the base. And you can't build walls over it, even over like the mud area doesn't let you build walls. So it's like, it's just so very annoying. So we're moving to the left because there's water down here too. We're going to try to see if there's a big empty space around here that'll let us, not deal with water. But we can only see out to this point thus far, so we'll see how that goes. We'll let everyone get some food, get their weapons, and then we're gonna start moving them this way. I mean, so far so good. Though we don't have electricity in this. So the steam geyser is not going to be highly important, except for maybe heating. I don't know, it seems a bit too hard to control for heating, and we're not even in a cold biome. So I don't think heating with that would be very effective, unless there's some technology later that lets us harness it and regulate it. I don't know. That doesn't seem like a very medieval thing to do, though. Of course, they just have some mud up here. Why you gotta have mud everywhere? There's mud here, there's water here, mud up here. I thought this was water, but that's just marble. That's fine. Why they gotta have mud everywhere? That makes life very difficult. But my strategy this time, as to, you know, not die to the wasps, is we are going to attempt to make a small base. Very, very small, very compact. Because the reason why we kept dying to them last time was because I was trying to make a average sized base, a pretty decent sized one. And that would end up both taking too long, and also it would make it so that I would need to go outside to get to my plants, and all the wasps were outside. So we're basically going to make a small enclosure where we can have a smaller farm and the starting house in it, and then that will be fully enclosed and insulated from the wasps, and then we can expand out from there to make a larger area once the wasps are dealt with. But, you know, I didn't originally think these wasps were going to be that big of an issue right off the bat, but evidently it will be. So let's also plan out where the house is going to be, probably over this area mainly, just to use up all this free real estate that is the stone area. We're just gonna have it a 10 by 8 like I think I had it last time. It's a decent size. And then let's see, this soil isn't good. Could have the farm out on this side, I suppose. We do have a donkey somewhere, I think. It doesn't have its own line of sight, so I can't really tell. But I think there was a donkey that we had somewhere around here. So we'll need a fence for that at some point. But right now, that's not our main concern. But we do... The reason why I wanted to get this set up was because I wanted to get a stockpile going. Just so that the people who aren't assigned to cutting trees can go and do that. Like Eve, instead of just going and eating, can actually haul the pemmican. What a concept. Yeah, and then she's gonna haul some stuff as well. I'm gonna gather the wood. And hopefully that'll be fine, because the plan would then be make a palisade around here. I don't know, I kind of feel like I want the farm down this way. It just looks better in my brain. So that should be big enough for the farm. And then exactly like that. And like that. Small enclosure. And we can actually start building it now because we actually cut down those trees surprisingly quickly. So we'll start with this. Get the log gates because I don't want to use my actual, you know, wood on just doors just yet. I did the other times, but I don't think that would be very advantageous at this point. So let's actually put this door offset so we can have another door here in the palisade. And this one goes out to the farm, naturally. Let's also... I don't need to keep pausing it. These people all have their jobs to do. And we can make a nice farm right about here. Make this... How do I keep forgetting where rice is? That's like the one plant that I always plant right at the start. And I don't need to keep pausing it. And then we also need to turn off the home zone because we don't need that to be, you know, selecting everything outside our base. But I guess we might as well select everything inside the walls as the home zone, and then we can set the animals allowed space to home, so they both come over here. Okay, and people are starting to do that. We need more trees cut, although there is still some up here. But let's just select any trees that might be in here, plus a little bit around the edges, just to make any possible patrolling we do a bit easier. Even though I don't think we're going to be patrolling right off the bat, because that might just attract the wasps. And really, that's the main thing we want to avoid. I have a new phobia in this game now, and that is specifically these wasps. And this thing. I don't like these things. I don't think they've ever attacked me, but they're just scary. Okay, and we'll need furniture, sleeping spots. Just throw these down wherever. And then researching spots. Might as well just have a good number of those. Because, I mean, they're free, so why not? Actually, sleep in the bed if you want to sleep. I know you're a night owl, but come on. Okay, so they finished with that. Now we can queue up our... No, it's just structure. I don't know. When I think palisades, my mind immediately goes to the defenses tab. But it obviously isn't in the defenses tab. And actually, since the embrasures are the same cost, let's just use some of those. Not all the walls should be embrasures, but some of them should be, especially the areas that we won't be in as much, like these alleyways. We'll have like 3 here, 3 there. Just so that if there is a threat out here, we can come up here and kind of look out and maybe shoot out at them. That would be very nice. Maybe we should have one next to the doors. Like, I would assume I would have a door there. Is that on the same level? Approximately. Yeah. And then we'll just fill in the rest with regular palisades. Very nice. Then we put the log doors. So what other kind of door would you have in a palisade wall? I am kind of scared with the embrasures here by the farm, because I feel like people are going to be farming and enemies will come along and just shoot in the wall to get to them. But as of right now, I think seeing out is more important than, you know, having cover. As of right now. Who knows how I'll feel later. We can always change it. I mean, it's just a wall. It's just me, or there are only 4 people here. Where's the... What are you doing up here? Going for a walk? Bro, there's wasps out here. And apparently wolves. I mean, the wolf isn't really going to bother us, but the wasps are out there. Don't be wandering around. To be fair, I don't have any recreation set up. I never really make that a priority right off the bat, do I? So let's throw that in this corner, because why not? Get a game of... My favorite game. You know, that's my favorite thing about having tribal starts. Is that you actually get to have the game of and the hoopstone ring. You know, you don't get those kinds of things when you start with the other... You know, the other starts. It's quite a shame, I have to say. You know, the horseshoe thing, it just doesn't have the same feel to it. It's not the same. So we can indeed see out the embrasures, which is quite nice. Did I already set? I did not. We need to set the research going, so we can get that started as soon as possible. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? I don't think so. We probably want a torch. I think we decided that the rustic torch was the best option. Because it's rustic, you know, why not? And then we definitely need a butcher's block. Probably move these into our dedicated storage building, but for now we can just make them here. Well, you see, first night and a little over half of the palisade is already constructed. That is a good start. And hopefully continues to go well. Because who knows, maybe in the morning we're going to walk outside and this whole area is going to be filled up with wasps. I don't know. It's happened to me previously. We don't need a ton of production inside this little area. We're gonna expand soon anyways. We'll make this cotton, as always, because none of us can sow heal root yet, so that'll still be a little while. And we can turn up the speed because I just kind of had it going slow because I was scared. Scared of the wasps. They are going to haunt my nightmares. You know, I didn't get much sleep last night, but if I did, I would have probably had nightmares about the wasps. It also kind of is concerning. Like, I know that I didn't set up something just died up here. Hopefully not to a wasp. I hope that was a wolf or that ripper hound thing, whatever it is. Okay, there's a wolf there. Okay, I think it was just the wolf. Good. Alright, butcher forever. There we go. The embrasures are kind of cool because we get like these little rays of light that we can see out every so often. It's not gonna be perfect. It's definitely no replacement for a guard on duty, but it will definitely let me know if somebody's right outside the wall and I just happen to see them. Okay, and they're just gathering a bunch more wood, which is probably good for whenever we're gonna be expanding. But for right now, these wasps are not gonna let us expand. They're still out there, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, there's one now. Not good. Not good at all. No, not the wood. Stumps. Chop the stumps. I wish it would just do that automatically. I don't know why it doesn't. Like, what are you leaving the stumps there for? They're just like a free extra wood or two per tree. Alright, well we have a bunch of wood now, which is quite nice for whenever we're going to expand. We actually have researching going on. Yeah, and everyone's set to research if they have nothing else to do, so we'll get that lumber research done right quick. And then I guess we get to work on expanding, which I guess would be in this direction. Because then I would have space for a storage and more farmland. And here's an ancient danger, I think. So that's fun. I'm not opening that for a long time, hopefully. Where did you go? Oh, you're still here. I thought I saw you run like up here, but that might have been something else. Why are you... Oh, you're not sleeping outside. You're just stargazing. I was concerned for a second. I was like, why are you sleeping outside? You have a perfectly good bed. But we're fully insulated, so that is nice. I do not have to be paranoid about the wasps. Even though I still will be, but I don't have to. You know, it's no fun when you have to do something. We got coal, got ruby, neither of which are imminently important. Onyx? I don't need onyx. Oh, salt. There's something useful. Very nice. Do we want to... horses would be better, but I should probably keep the donkey. So we'll need to bring that donkey in when we expand, I think. Because it's gonna roam away at some point. And I don't really want that. We also need food production, because I think that was the last of the pemmican. Okay, so... First things first, we need stone. So we need to find something stone to deconstruct. Dark wall. I don't think that's stone. I can't tell though, because it just specifies that it's dark. That doesn't help me. And half of the stuff I think is stone is actually, and there's more dark, yeah. Iron. I could use some iron. Of course, this is steel? Interesting. So in this mod, steel is actually something you need to make. You don't just mine it out of the earth. you know, because it makes sense. But apparently this entire Ancient Danger is made of steel, which actually makes it super valuable in this mod. So that's going to be nice whenever we can actually afford to break that open, which I kind of doubt. Is this the deteriorating due to lack of maintenance? Is this the Hornet area? Please deteriorate. I would like that. So I guess the only good source, because I don't really want limestone. I'm not a fan of the limestone in this, but marble is nice. So I guess we're going to need to deconstruct this. Not that we're really going to be using it for much right now anyways. Unless there's something else around here to use. Oh, these are granite. I do like granite. Oh, or we could just chop some up. But I don't know if somebody's actually going to be doing that. That's going to bother me. It always does this. Just have it be an even number, please. Thank you. Okay. So that's there. I don't know what this exactly means, though. Because normally, when you say, like, cut marble bricks, then it'll wait until you have 200 marble bricks. But since this is any stone blocks, does that mean that this is the sum of all stone blocks I have? Can it do that? I don't know. So I don't know what that means exactly, but whatever it means, they're gonna do that. Someone get on it. I'm sure you will. Someone's my crafter, right? Yep. The wasps have invaded already. Do not fire at will. Everyone out the front door. Because if the second we retaliate, this thing will summon its entire hive back here, and we will die. Okay, door closed. Thank you. Okay. Doggo, you better be getting in here. Thank you. Now, will you guys respect if I set these off limits? I don't think you will. At least the dogs won't. Well, dogs. This one's a guinea pig. That's not a dog. What am I thinking? Okay. So about the whole stone brick angle. Yeah, that's not happening. We are staying inside because now one of the wasps is inside the perimeter, and that's not good. But we are locked inside the house. We have not angered the rest of the hive, as far as I can tell. In theory, I could send someone out to maybe grab a stone block, and be all evasive and try to get them back in here. Though, can you? No path. Let me just, without unpausing it. Okay, you can pick up one stone chunk without getting overburdened, which is nice. I would just need to pick the right person to send out there. Who's our crafter? Please don't tell me it was you. Because you're now a bit injured. It was you, wasn't it? Actually, you're... Right, you were the other crafter. So we have multiple. I forgot. So you're the main crafter. Because she's supposed to be kind of a guard person. So that is you, Basil. Very nice. After you're done with your hoopstone, then I will send you on a solo mission without a weapon, curiously enough. I'll give you... Well, no, you're good at shooting, so I'll give you the pila. Okay, now hopefully... Oh, we have friends. This is the perfect timing. Friends, I hope you brought weapons. An axe, nothing, a bush, another axe. Okay. Good, I do not need to send somebody out just yet. We'll just let these guys decide if it's safe. Looks pretty safe to me. Okay, Basil, you're up. I forgot I can't just tell you where did this come from. Okay, Basil, get out there. Have them deal with it. What you are gonna do is not what you're doing. You are gonna go too heavy. How is this too heavy for you? How could Eve pick one of these up and you can't? Okay. Well, second plan, dumping stockpile here, and then you are going to Is this not configured for chunks right off the bat? It should. It is. Haul it. Haul the block. Oh, I think I need to set it to haul. Right. Alright, well, these kind individuals will take out our bug problem for us, hopefully, or die trying. There we go. We have a single marble chunk. I know. Save your applause. I know how amazing this all is. It's revolutionary, really. We have a stone chunk, and we're not dead. That is a new record for me. So then we're going to need you to stone cut. I know you're a little bit injured, but, you know, it is what it is. Man, we just needed to have some axes, really. Only we started with some good old medieval axes. Oh, you're still alive. Did it eat my... It ate the fungus. That stuff sells for a lot of money, I think. Actually, no, that sells for like almost nothing. That's really sad. But still, that almost nothing is the only almost nothing that I have to sell. How dare they eat it? Okay, well, I guess they're still alive. Not for long. So we'll just stay in here. Eve, have you tended to him yet? No, probably should. Okay, that thing's down again. While we have an instant, you... Can we not talk to you? Are you busy? Go and... He has a question mark. Oh, he's a beggar. Oh. Well, that's kind of messed up. They're over here begging, and I'm just like, here, kill a bunch of insects for me. And I still can't give them what they want because I don't have it. So, tough luck, I guess. So you're going to come out here. Gonna off limits that again. You're still alive, but in extreme pain. You are going to melee attack it to death because I don't want it getting back up because it's inside the walls. We can't be having that. That took quite a few hits. Okay. Now this also allows for corpses, so you are going to not consume. No empty slot to contain it. What are you talking about? It's right here. This is the empty spot configured to hold it. You know, the game always does this to me. Thank you. We just need a few of these, and that'll be enough food for the winter. Well, not the winter, for like the next couple days at least. But at least these guys are out here, you know, doing the Lord's work, killing all these insects. I am happy and grateful about that. Got plenty of space here for all these bug corpses that somebody's gonna need to butcher. Eve, why don't you, you should be doing butchering. Maybe she's just distracted with the researching. Okay, and as long as we stay kind of inside here, now we should be fine. You see what I mean? These guys never did anything. Well, I mean, they killed a lot of the other wasps, but I'm just saying, this person never did anything. This thing just walks near them and attacks them. Like, what's that about? Why are they so aggressive? Also, we are going to off-limitsify all of these doors so we don't leave this compound. Ever. We're never opening these doors. At least, not for a while. Because obviously there's still wasps on the map, and I am not ready to deal with that. Oh, but we have the blocks. So since we have those blocks, we can make a cooking table, which we'll just move later to the actual, like, storage closet place where we're going to make. But for now, this is going to be the best location we can give it. Also, we need a table, but we'll need a storage area first. Oh yeah, you're dead. you are very dead. Blood loss extreme. Yeah, that happens. Happened to me just yesterday. Not yesterday. Day before yesterday. Happened to like 3 of my people. Not a fun experience, I have to say. Not pleasant. Okay. So this insect meat will last us... Well, it will last 2 days. I don't know how long it'll last us. I mean, it's pretty much already gone. Those wasps really don't have much meat on their bones, do they? So we're going to need to go on a hunting trip. Which means venturing forth. How many of those wasps are... Oh my gosh. Like, we killed a bunch of them here. That was like 5 or 6 of them. And there's still this many. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wasps. Not fun. And I didn't make them cannibals again, so we can't just eat this person, which is unfortunate, you know? That's just wasted food. I'm not a fan of that. Alright, well, I think the wasps aren't currently angry and they're not inside the base. So let's grab you. We're gonna go on a bit of a secret mission that everyone knows about. First, check the embrasure. What do you see? Nothing. Okay. Move outside. Nothing around. I'm gonna disallow... Well, we don't need to do that for that one. I forgot what we were doing. Okay. Everything's now once more unallowed. And we are going to go and look for an animal to hunt. Because we need food. And our rice is not grown yet. And so long as the animal we find is not a wasp, we should be alright. Hey, look, a wasp. Okay, we're steering clear of that one. Luckily, they don't seem to be nocturnal. Which actually would have helped a lot last time. If I'd known that. But now is not the time to be dwelling on such things. Let's step it up a bit. Yeah, okay. No fire at will. None of that for you. Okay. There's already a dead wild boar. Seems to be mostly intact. We can steal it. Easiest hunting trip of my life. Don't consume it. Alright, I need to do this for you to even consider going back in there. I wish that when I, like, specifically prioritize something, that it would overwrite being unallowed, you know? Just like, if I want you to go outside, I'm telling you to go outside. And, you know, you're supposed to disregard what I had said previously. So there we go. We got a bit of meat. Not enough. We kind of need to go on another hunting trip very soon. Right after you're done playing that game, then you'll be you'll be out there again. Okay. I don't see any wasps. We'll go on out. Block off the door again. Gonna go hunting in the rain. Very nice. I guess our donkey's up here. Not that that's very important. I was thinking we could kill the donkey for food, but we're not really at all... Once again, stop fire at will, Ing. You're gonna anger the hive, and then we're all dead. Okay, turtle. Not really good eating. Ah. Is this food? It's a drug. Is it worth a lot? It is. Okay, new plan. You're gonna continue hunting. Somebody else is gonna come down here and recover the honey drug thing. So we can sell it and make bank. All that stuff. Okay, and then you, there are some boars here. Do these attack? I think it's easier to look on the wildlife tab. Do these attack us? I don't think so. Yeah, it would be right here. So no, they do not attack. That is surprising. Because wild boars are kind of notorious for attacking when you try to hunt them. But You know what? I'm just not going to argue with the game's logic because it benefits me. So there's a wasp there. Let's just hope it doesn't notice us. So it's horrific bloodlust doesn't set in. Okay. Basic cooking. I mean, we can already cook simple meals, which is all we need right off the bat. So I guess we're going up to stone cutting. Start getting our castle defenses going. Something of that sort. Don't you dare try to leave the map. Why do they always do that? Seriously, every time I try to hunt something, they just go to the edge of the map and then just skedaddle out of there. Like, come on. And we need to steer clear of these wasps, so they're gonna attack us again. Okay. So you're the injured one. Stealthily move closer. And then miss all of our arrows. Very nice. Good job. Nice hustle. You actually did something. Good job. Alright, shoot at them again. Also, the reason why I'm not having the hunting thing just automatedly do this is that I don't trust it not only to kill this thing efficiently, but also to not run into one of the wasps. So I kind of need to keep an eye out on this thing. Okay, that's dead. I did that wrong again. Okay, finish it off. How are you doing? Did you get the drugs back in here? You did. So this wasp nest is also gone. Let's just real quick do that. Get all the money. And then haul the boar back. That should give us another little while of food. Okay, we got a wild animal on the loose. So let's get Drew out here. You should also start running and gunning. And if you have any aim at all, either of you, this shouldn't be an issue. But obviously you have to prove me wrong on, you know, every aspect by having no aim. And you are probably going to die now. No, we did get a hit. Okay, there we go. You took way more damage than you should have from... Where did these come from? Oh, did you spawn with these? Or did that just happen? Did the bunny give you scars? If so, I am going to be upset. I can't tell if... Oh, it also might have been from the stinger. Possibly. Let's see, right leg and torso. Where are these? Head and right eye. When were these? Are these new? It's impossible to tell. Unless you specifically see something in here that has to do with the head and the right eye. No, I think she just spawned with those. Because I don't see anything out here that would have done that, so that's fine. You better be staying over there. I don't have any patience for your kind. I'll just open those for a moment so you can get back in. Are you just carrying this? You are. Just drop the stuff. Thank you. And then we'll disallow these again. But it seems like the nest despawned or broke. I don't know why. I don't think it should have, because it said it was due to lack of maintenance, but the wasps are all over the place, so I don't see how that would have been lacking maintenance if they were right there. But anyways, we're going to start expanding now. Should we? There's still wasps out there. Might cause issues. Maybe we should wait another little while. I'm just eager to get expanded so we can get out of this little area. Also, we should start cooking meals. Do until 12. Allow everything because I don't care. Just eat things. Whatever it is that is edible, eat it. Eve, you should probably cook some meals so we're not eating raw food while we could have meals. Very nice. Very, very good. So those 4 meals will last us 1/3 of a day, approximately, I think. Just great, you know, it's a good amount of time. Oh. Did time slow down again? No, it's fine. For a second I thought time slowed down, and thus there might have been like a raid incoming, but no, we're fine. It's just the rain got all, like, a lot more smooth for whatever reason in the middle of the night. That's fine. That happens to us all. Hey, we're at 45 minutes approximately, which means only a little bit longer and we'll have survived about the first hour. At least the first hour of playing, not really the first hour in-game, but whatever. Same difference. Except it's not. Alright, they're just researching, which is good. I wonder when we're gonna get the research that lets us make an actual research bench. When is that? Can I just... Is it in furniture? Simple research bench. Okay, rustic furniture is the research bench. That is good. Because we're looking forward to actually having that so we can do that. Also, I did leave mechs included in this mod, which might end up being a mistake, but I kind of felt like it would be awesome to have super advanced medieval knights that just have like the best of the best plate armor and halberds and everything going up against mechs. I felt like that would be kind of awesome. So I kept them involved. Sadly, that kind of means they can show up before we're ready for them, but generally the first ones are only scythers, and as long as we get our shooting skill up a decent amount, hopefully that won't be an issue. So, faction... Well, I know what the settlement should be called. But the faction... I'm not so sure. I'm always so bad at naming things, especially just on the fly. Usually I just name things after book things like I do here. But that's because that's stuff I've already come up with that I can just pull on and, you know, grab those names and ideas from elsewhere in my brain so I don't have to come up with them in the moment. What is the faction called? So this is Lithford. That's in Lithia, but that wouldn't be the name of the faction. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just do what we did last time and name it after the religion. There we go. Very nice. Everything's going great, I'm sure. Man, this rice is taking some time. I think I'm used to having it in fertile soil or rich soil. Yeah, rich soil. But there wasn't really any in an opportune location. Because there's some up here, and is that it? Starvation. Oh yeah, as I said, those meals would last us like a day. And it did not even last us a day. And now we're out of stuff, we need to go hunting again. We might want to go hunting with 2 people. Basil. No, not Basil. Drew and Onput, you were the two archers, right? Yeah. Okay. You guys are gonna form up here. I don't see any wasps out there. It's safe to go out. I'm still waiting for that first caravan to come in. Because the second we get a caravan, hopefully they'll clear out the wasps. Is this one of their nests? A beehive. Where? Why? Are there bees? Are the wasps the bees? Deconstruct to obtain a queen bee. I wouldn't suggest that. You know, that's pretty bad advice. I mean, I understand that that's like the game mechanic, but I would not advise most people to try to go around deconstructing beehives to get a queen bee. Because more than likely you're not going to find the queen bee, and you're probably just going to get swarmed by bees and die. You know, that is the much more likely situation. Just right up next to him, so you can't miss. You kind of still managed to. You did hit him once, though. That's all that matters. Oh, no. Why do you guys always start with fire at will? Well, you can't stop firing at will now because you've already angered it. Why is it you can hit this thing at this range, but you can't hit this thing at, like, this range? What is that about? So, we only have, 8 of these things to deal with. Plan... Oh no, there's 2 right here. The run and gun isn't going to help us because these guys are slow as heck and these things are fast as heck. Oh, and it's raining, which is what is decreasing our accuracy. We're too far away from the base. Why are you just standing there? Oh, it's just the slow down. Yeah, you guys are so dead. Why do you always just try to shoot at these things? Okay, you get back inside. See, you see what I mean? We were nowhere near the base. Nobody was. And yet, this thing just decided to be a sadist and try to kill us, even though these guys were the ones that angered them. These things have some advanced AI that is not animal AI. They're only intermediately trainable. How does that even make sense? Okay, Drew, you are going to, you certainly drew the short stick on this one. Basil, where are you going? You do not need to cut stone blocks right now. Go back inside and hide for your life. Onput will be joining you very shortly. Drew is probably dead, but we expected that from the beginning. Why did you guys have to shoot at it? Why do I have to reset fire at will to be off every single time I draft you? Okay, she's not making it back in. We need to go out there. Ah, that is so very annoying. Here we go. Another repeat of last time. And the time before that. And the time before that. Just all of us gonna be dead again. And this is just a cycle. I'm never gonna get past this until I get the cherry picker mod and just remove these things from the game. This is just gonna be the never-ending cycle. Okay, you two need to go in and attack. You need to get away from them. Basil's probably already downed. No, he's not. You know, I thought you'd be downed by now. You probably should be. Honestly, if I'm gonna be honest, you should be downed by now. But you're not. So good for you. And we're not hitting them very well because it's raining. But we needed to do hunting or else we were gonna starve. But this is what we get for trying to hunt things. Okay, everyone move down here. We need to try to save Drew if at all possible. That's the issue with this start, is you can't get anywhere. You can't survive without hunting things. So it's like, if you hunt things, you end up running into wasps and your guys end up shooting them really stupidly and you end up dying. If you don't hunt things, you end up starving, waiting for the rice to finish. It's a very much a lose-lose situation. Just attack the guy. Okay, you move up this way. Okay, and it changed course. Okay, that's bad. Just kill the thing, please. Thank you. Okay. Now, Drew, how are you doing? Badly. And you're probably gonna get infections. Eve, what is just what is? How is your plants, right? Yeah, you have plants. Now, if you try to bandage someone up without any medicine, you can only bandage one wound at a time. This guy has a multitude of wounds, meaning if we bandage one at a time, we're probably not going to be able to heal him up fast enough to save him, meaning and even if we do manage to do that, if he gets an infection, he's a goner. So, what we need to do is we need to harvest this heal root with you, and you need to harvest it and then use it to heal him. Who else here is not... you lost... No, you didn't lose your leg. That's good. I was clicking. I was like, I was selected on the Wasp, and I was like, rear right leg. I didn't think you would identify humans as having rear legs. But no, it's fine. That was wrong thing. Anyways, you're pretty much fine. You're less fine. You're perfectly fine. Do you have plant skill? You do. We're gonna need more of these heal root. So you go do that. Are there any more of these things on the map? Plenty. Okay. We are not out of the woods by a long shot. All of them are going to be converging here to kill us because they are sadistic and they're out to kill every human in their path, which honestly I kind of understand, but I'm the human, so I don't want that. Either you're good at medicine. You start tending without medicine while you get the medicine. Maybe we can get one tend off before harvest botched. Harvest botched? We need you to not do that. This is exactly the time to not be botching every harvest that has ever happened. Okay. You need to pick this up. No, I forgot it takes time to pick things up. Who's under attack? Oh, it's you trying to auto-shoot at things that aren't attacking us. Stop it. If they're not coming for our booty, you don't need to be attacking them. Okay. You need to move away. You need to drop your medicine. And backed up here. You tend... Why can you not tend? Tend. Tend button. Tend button. The button that is to tend. The tending but there's medicine right there. Tend. Do the medicinating. Medicalizing. Medicalize him. It just is not giving me the... Is it because you're not assigned to doctor work? You are. You're very much assigned to doctor work. And there's medicine literally right... How about if you pick it up? If you pick it up, then maybe you will realize you have it and that you can tend. Thank you. This guy's literally dying in like an hour. And you're sitting here like, where's the medicine? Like you're freaking Dora the Explorer, just like looking at the camera. Where's the medicine? Can you see it? Is it on the right? It's like, yes, the medicine's on the right. He's bleeding out. What are you doing? Like, come on. Okay. Everyone else is also pretty badly beaten up. You're handling you. You're also bleeding, though. So you guys, without shooting, are going to calmly come back to base. Calmly and non-aggressively waltz back towards the base, get inside, and never open the door again. Thank you very much. Okay. And you see what this does for him. 3 hours. Also, this may or may not be the right time to mention. We didn't end up getting anything from hunting. So that malnutrition is going to probably end up being an issue. Okay, 3 hours. That's not a lot of time to bring him back. Eve, we need you back at the base, but we can't have you drop the medicine. Haya, go pick up the medicine, bring it back. You need to do another tend on him. And hope that that'll buy us maybe 5 hours. That's enough time to get him back. Still 2 hours. Okay, last ditch effort. We just need to tend him without medicine and hope that we can tend him up faster than he's dying. I don't think it's possible, though. Because of course it isn't. Yeah. Okay. Stop being... Just haul the bow back. It's fine, shut up. Oh my gosh. 5th game in a row. 5. And to be fair, this time was kind of my fault because I didn't remember that they have fire at will every single time you draft. And I never set you guys to not be... You need to rescue you. That is probably entirely my fault. But this happens every time. I need to get rid of these wasps. Oh, and of course you're down because I didn't undraft you quick enough. It's another restart, isn't it? That we are getting the cherry picker mod right now, and I am disabling these wasps because these things are like I can say this with confidence. These things are the Antichrist. These things are literally the thing that is going to cause the end of the world in the biblical revelations, because they are just... Look at this. This is the fourth time. Yeah, fourth time. This is the 4th time I've dealt with these things, and they still wipe out my entire colony in a day. Because we already lost 1/5, so that's 20% of our population. These two are both on death's door. You're on death's door. Everybody is starving. So we would need to not only patch up both of these, or all 3 of these people, with you being the only person with medical skill, but also go out in this wasp-infested wasteland to try to find enough food to feed 4 people, and 2 animals, apparently. Which is always one of the worst things of the tribal start, is that it starts out with those random animals, and they could be incredibly useless animals, and then you just have to kill them, or have them sit around and waste food for the entire game. It's very annoying. I don't like it. It makes a very difficult start, because you're having to feed a ton of people. This rice hasn't grown like it should, because we can't have rich soil, because we can't have good things in life. I don't like having to restart for a 5th time. I don't like that. That isn't fun for me. Because everything just goes downhill so quickly. The second one of these things gets hit, the entire map turns against you. Let me guess, there's even more of them. I mean, there's still 5 of them. 2 of them I think are dying, probably dead. These 3 might still be fine. So there's still 3 on the map. That's more enemies on the map than we have healthy people. Not to mention, the first raid is set to come in, like, very soon. Oh yeah, and also, we did hit an hour, but that doesn't count because we were attacked and killed by the wasps within that time. We did not make it an hour, again. Oh my gosh. Why do these things exist? Who made them? What horrible person decided to code their AI like this? And we had so much honey. We could have sold this for like a small fortune if we had just survived until the first frickin' trader arrived. But they never did. And now we're all dead. I am not happy with these wasps at all. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check my mod list to see if I have the cherry picker mod installed. I know I had it at one point. I don't know if I still have it. Let's see. I can just, there's a search bar on this for a reason. Nope, cherry brings up nothing. I guess I got rid of it? Why would I have gotten rid of it? When would I have done that? I have no idea. So I guess we're stuck with them unless I want to restart the game, which is like a 10-minute endeavor usually. So just back to New Colony for a fifth. You know, this reminds me a lot of this reminds me a lot of every time I play this game, where I'm like, I go in, there's a map I don't like, and then I restart because I don't want to have to deal with the map that I don't like, and I have to make like 10 new games just to find one that I'm like, hey, this one looks nice. It's very annoying. That's usually how it goes when I play on my own. So I like Lost Tribe, but I don't know if that's actually going to be possible. Because of it's just not going well, you know? It's, I don't know, maybe this time we'll start with a horse again. The horse is nice for later. We'll make the small enclosure again. We have to leave it for food at some point, because even in rich soil, that rice doesn't grow fast enough for the pemmican to keep up. Because you only start with 400 pemmican, that only lasts you like 2 days. Because everyone starts out starving already. So we'll try again. And really, this isn't even about Rimworld anymore. This is about not dying to those wasps. Those things are like the main goal of the game. Like, screw trying to leave the planet on that ship or however you beat the guy. I've never actually finished Rimworld on a save. But screw any of the actual endings. Our entire goal for this game right now is just survive the wasps. Once the wasps are off the map, we have won the game. That is essentially what we're doing here. Power armor suits, sure. Maybe that will protect us from everything going on here. But yeah, no. Why do I still have long-range pod launcher? We don't even have pod launchers. I have a lot of mods. Maybe too many. Can never really have too many mods. It just makes loading times really bad. And it's going to take a while to generate the world. And then we're going to need to find a place. We're going to need to import all the people and the ideology again. It's getting very tiring. But this time for sure. This time I can't fight the same opponent 5 times and still lose to them, right? Right, that's an impossibility. It's a lot like a possibility, but not. It's a possibility that cannot happen. So let's see. We need to find a place that is not rainforest, because that's like my least favorite biome. I would like temperate forest. There is a temperate forest. There was a temperate forest somewhere around here. I guess this is temperate forest. Quite far north for temperate forest, but sure. So let's look for a road. I like to be near a road at the very least. Here's a road. So right here, limestone. I would like, preferably it would just have marble and granite. But I guess marble, granite, and limestone is the best we're gonna get. Unless we go up here. Actually, I mean, this one's not bad. Marble, granite, and slate. I do like slate. Slate and granite, my favorite defensive ones. Marble has the passive beauty bonus to it. All very good. My favorite stones right there. So it's nice we have all three. Although slate is just kind of a worse version of granite because it has a lot of HP but not as much. So this will just be diluting the amount of stone we have to actually use if we're going for max efficiency. Okay, and then gotta go through this whole song and dance again. Load and do all this. Luckily, I had the foresight to save all them. Because if not, I would have had to have been making these 50 times. Also, did any of you actually start with scars? Or was that something that... Yeah, you do. Why? I thought I got rid of any scars you would have had at the start before. Because you're not supposed to have those. Get out of here. I don't know. It might be an issue with the save and import settings. Or maybe I just forgot to do it. I don't know. Also, why does it always do this with the chronological age and the physical age not matching up? Same with here. The importing thing is very iffy. Very, very iffy, I must say. Because we don't want them starting like half dead already. I mean, how are you supposed to have like a even 10 years of playing the game if everyone's already like 50 something? Then it's just a problem. So you gotta start them as early as possible so you can have like a 50-year game. Not that I've ever actually played this for 50 in-game years, but someday I will, and I'll be very happy that I started them as early as I did, because then they won't be dead by the end. Except for by wasps, of course. You know, I'm hoping that they'll live 50 years. We can't even make it 50 minutes, so it's a bit ironic. Alright, starting again. Let's see how many wasps are on the map this time. Maybe if I chose a different biome, the wasps wouldn't be there. Maybe next time. Maybe next time, if we end up dying again, we're starting in a tundra. As cold as possible. Just maybe ice sheet. Anyone ready for the good old medieval fog of war ice sheet survival tribal start? That sounds like fun. Hey, there's no water that we can see. That's nice. We need to allow everything again. Remember to get the timber that is way off to the side for no good reason. You get the equa. Drew gets this. Onput gets this. Basil gets this. Where's the knife? I don't know. There it is. Always hides from me. Okay. So now there's no rich soil around here that I can see. So let's... What is this? I'm not supposed to be able to see that. That's weird. Alright. Well, we have begun again. Everyone eat something before we start moving. I'd like to look around a little bit, maybe see if there's any rich soil to be had, so that our rice is finished in, you know, less time than it takes for the wasps to come and kill us. So let's see, that's mud. It's not rich soil, it's the opposite of rich soil. That's poor soil. Okay, here's a big chunk of rich soil. It's next to a tar pit. I don't know what that does for us, or if it hurts us. I don't know. But we're gonna call it good, because we can make our little house here, or here, have this walled in, have a lot of farmland going on here, have our nice little community, and then we can branch out to this area later for a bigger construction. Or maybe even include this if we get, wait, we won't have moisture pumps. What am I thinking? This is a medieval times. We don't have moisture pumps. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know exactly what this medieval mod includes, but I really doubt moisture pumps are one of them. So let's chop wood. all of this. We need lots of wood. All of you can do that. Oh, and you're harvesting trees too. Everyone's harvesting. Except for you. You're wandering. Okay. Then let's get just a random stockpile going. Like, I don't know if this is... wall here. Probably 8 by 10. Then our storage would be about here. I probably should have just used the other tool for that, but you know, I'm lazy. And I already had the stockpile tool out, so we were going to use that. Now you need to go and grab our other supplies. While everyone else chops trees, because I guess you don't like chopping trees. Oh, and I've got to do this whole thing again. And you know, last time I even had everyone on bed rest too, and it still killed me. Okay. Warden, childcare, plants. Probably. You two need to be on construction. Hunt, high priority, because we're practically never going to use that. Then cooking. Crafting, probably useful. Now you're the crafting guy. You're secondary crafting. And then everyone has research to some degree, even if you're not good at it. Just as a last resort. Okay. Those are done very quickly. Herbal medicine. Fleeing is fine because, I mean, normally I don't set it to fleeing, but if there's insects around, I'd rather them flee. What is that? Better than the wasps. Okay. At least it's some horrifying alien monster and not a wasp. That I can be eternally grateful for. Oh yeah, we never checked how many wasps are on here. We'll need to check how horribly we are dead after I'm done setting all this stuff again. You know, there's a lot of setup when it comes to this stuff. Let's turn that off. Be ready to clear all the home zones that it just randomly puts around the map. Very good. And then we actually have some wood available, so we can do this. This was 10 by 8 by 8. No, it's 10 by 8 by 10 by 8. That's it. Then we would want a door here. And then probably just a door on the other side is fine. Go through all this stuff again. 5 beds. Then 5 researching spot. Oh, it's the stumps. See, that's why I hate the stumps. Oh, we don't really need all. Why is it that it let me place the spot itself on top of a stump, but not if there's a stump in the way of the place you're supposed to sit while you're using it? That seems a little backwards to me, but, you know, it's not my problem. So we're just gonna ignore it. Gonna make one of these. Need one of these. And then it won't let us make one of those until we've made everything else. That's fine. I keep seeing this and thinking it's a wasp and I get scared. But, you know, luckily this thing runs on hunger and not, you know, pure evil. So it won't attack us unless it gets hungry and we're the best option. Unlike the wasps, which will attack you because, you know, they like seeing other creatures in pain. Okay, let's also start setting up the palisade. Which I do think the embrasures were a good idea last time. So actually let's do embrasures again. Same kind of thing. We'll do 4 on either side because I misclicked and I don't want to own up to it, so we're just going to go with it. And then this would be a door, so we're going to put 2 there. Across from here. Probably like that. And then palisades all the rest of the way around. Very good. Then we need to start doing our farming over here. We need to get our gates in there. Might want another gate. Maybe one just like down here by all the embrasures. Very nice. Okay. So all that's set up. You're sleeping. I need to get the farms going so people can start planting. And then we can have food. No, not growing zone. Uniform growing zone. We'll just put it straight to the wall. I usually don't like having plants right up against the wall, but we'll make an exception. We don't, I mean, we do need a bit of it. So we need to do it in this again. There we go. Expand that a little bit. Is this? Oh, it's actually connected. I didn't know that. I didn't know that this was one block there. So that's actually really nice. Okay. Lots of rice. Maybe a little bit of the cotton. So we can have something to trade with eventually. If we live that long, which thus far we have not. It is very unfortunate. These wasps are a completely different type of threat. And you know, if I was... Really, guys, walking? That's like the most dangerous recreational activity you could possibly be doing right now. I do not appreciate it. We'll make you a game of if you just, you know, stop being dangerous and walking. You know, it's bad for your health when there's wasps around. But we do have a warg and a Labrador. We don't have any horse or mule or anything like that, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. We'll just have to hope we come across a horse at some later point and can tame it. I do think we started with someone with animal skill. Maybe. Probably. I think I covered all the bases. But we'll see. Okay, do we have enough wood for all this? We also still have a lot of trees set to be cut, so yeah, we're fine. You know, this... Where are you going? Oh, you're getting the timber. Okay, haul all of that back if you can. We need some other people working on that too. Because we want everything from over here inside the walls before the wasps start taking over the outside world. Okay, I think that's everything. We'll send someone else to go get the rest of the timber if we need it. Yeah, you guys can only carry like 100 at a time. Okay, you're getting more. Very good. I wonder if I can put wood walls over this. Yeah, to the outer ones I can, inner mud I cannot. That is unfortunate. Really do not like mud. And there's like nothing I can do about it because we're in medieval times, but it's fine. We'll just live with it. It'll just be a big old useless spot in the middle of our base. It's fine. This is all mud too. Unfortunate. But we'll just need to work with this area and ignore this. Oh yeah, and I set the home zone so I could do that, keep all my animals inside for the most part. I don't want them getting wasped either. Even though I would rather the wasps attack my animals than attack my colonists, because the animals are at least, you know, somewhat expendable. The colonists, however, not as much. Alright, walls are complete for the most part. Did we ever set the research? We did not. I've done this so many times in a row now, I forget what I've done and what I haven't. Alright, well, if I make it to 2 hours of streaming time, then I will have considered this a success. And if I survive long enough that these... Wait. They're not here. It's a miracle. I thought I checked for wasps, but I guess I didn't. We're safe. We don't have to have all these walls. We can actually have a patrol up. We can live our lives. I can survive over an hour. It's a miracle. Oh yeah, we're also almost out of food. Good time for you to go hunting now that I know that we aren't in mortal peril every second of our lives. Let's go see what good hunting there is out here. Because, you know, without wasps, the world is our oyster. We could kill some alpacas. Yeah, that's what those are. It's always hard to tell if it's an alpaca or a llama. I don't know what the differences are. Can you stop moving around so I can have a surefire hit? Because, you know, this person's aim is pretty horrendous otherwise. We have seen in multiple other attempts just how bad that aim can be. Okay, and finish it off. And we can't haul it back because we don't have a space configured for it. That's fine. We'll put that just somewhere. I guess outside the wall is fine. Okay, also, I didn't set the bills for you guys. Do forever. That's good. You, stone blocks, do until some amount. It's gonna bother me again. 200. There we go. Very nice. Also, you are not bringing the thing back. Bring it back right now. Or I'm going to be upset at you. Okay. I kind of want to force their hand a bit. We need blocks so we can make the cooking thing. And we need the cooking thing so we can make meals out of this thing. And then we cannot die. Which is a pretty important, you know, thing. Not being dead. Okay. That's good. We have cooking thing. Well, we will pretty soon at least. I don't know, those wasps were like a complete distraction. I kind of even like forgot that there was the whole line of sight thing and medieval restrictions. I just didn't even think about it for like a solid half hour there. I mean, I kind of thought about it, but just not enough that it was a relevant thing. I was so very just tunnel visioned on the wasps. I mean, how could I not be? They killed me like 4 times in a row. And now we're surviving, but, you know, only for the reason that they no longer exist on this map. So, that's not exactly a great reason to be surviving, you know? I would kind of prefer to survive off my own merit of actually figuring out a way to either beat them or avoid them. But evidently, that's not gonna be able to happen. Actually, I could just set these guys to hunt. Now that, you know, now that the map isn't rife with danger 24/7, we can actually, you know, hunt things the normal way. So let me do that. Let's see. Arcanals hunted. I usually don't hunt, funny enough. Let's get some of them. Yeah, that should be good for now. But yeah, as I said, I'm not sure. I don't normally hunt, so I don't know what amount of food is gonna be sufficient. We can start making our storage closet somewhere, probably down here. We should probably make it close to this. We're also making things out of wood so far, so that's probably not a great idea. There won't be any fires, and we actually have 5 people to put out fires when they do occur, so we'll probably be fine. So let's make it 6 by this thing's same dimensions, so 6 by 10. We'll just have these be part of the thing. We'll deconstruct these because they're no longer needed. These were wasp defenses, but we're better now. We have survived. Also, I guess there's no really like optimal place for a door here, so we'll just put one there, and one on either side. That there. Also remove these. Continue the palisade out and around, kind of encompass it. And maybe encompass it a bit further this way too. Get some more of the farmland going. Who knows? The world is our oyster. Everything's been opened up to me now. Okay, we can expand this one further this way and a little bit extra that way. Just to have space temporarily, we need to make these until about 12. Put everything in them because I don't care. I mean, I would say other than human flesh, but they're not even going to be butchering humans, so we don't have to worry about that. And it is quite nice. See, and she's just out hunting, letting them run off the map. See, that, well, I was going to say that wouldn't have happened if I was hunting with them, but it did happen last time I was hunting with them, and it was not good. Why are you going for a walk? You're like 10 miles from the base. Get it together. See, and they always hunt at like max range, which just makes the thing run away. You want to get right up close and personal. Unless it's an enemy that could possibly retaliate when you hunt them. Then this is probably the best way to go about it. I'm just saying, you are just asking for it to run right off the map at this rate. See, is right? Yep. Why are they allowed to do that? Why can't I do that? You know, if I want to have my people run off the map to escape a threat, I have to like form a caravan and all that BS. And it's like, that is a lot of work, and you can't do it on short notice. These animals, though, they can just skedaddle on out of there and not have to worry about anything else. So let's also remove all this to expand the farming a bit more. And then make this all completed there. And then we can move this entire thing into there. Very good. Very nice. We actually have meals. We have somebody probably out hunting. Are you still out hunting? Someone's out hunting. See, and Drew actually got the job done. He didn't let them run off the map. That's what a real hunter is supposed to do. Oh yeah, mad squirrel. Okay. See, first real threat. You two, I guess, form up here. I think this thing's coming inside. Okay. Man, almost as difficult as the wasps, I have to say. It's right up there. But, you know, we managed it. Let's also, once again, get these figured out. We can actually just go to there. And just kind of use the cliff as some free walling. Very nice. But we don't want this because that'll try to tunnel into the cliff, and that isn't a good idea. Okay, so that's good. This will be our living area and some working areas. This will be our storage and some working areas. And then we can have another building here, and here will be all our farms, which we should have plenty of, so that we have enough things to be able to sell and make some money. Do we still have plenty of wood? Yeah, we have plenty of wood. That's good. Get rid of all these stumps again. Because no one likes them. No one likes the stumps. Let's see, how's food doing? Pretty fine for now. I'll need to set more things to be hunted a bit later, but for now we should be fine. Stop selecting everything except for the zone. Delete the zone. Okay. Now we can just move everything into here, and everything will be great. We'll be able to live happily ever after. Emphasis on live. Oh, we don't have a table yet. That's right. So we're going to reinstall you. Just right here. We did get the research going. That's good. It'll be the first time we actually have the lumber research on stream. I think in my test I managed to get it, but not really at all on stream have I managed to get that far. Alright, so all those are to be moved in to this area eventually, whenever the people feel like doing it. And then I don't know what else we need. That's about as far as I've gotten. We will need a trestle? Trussel? A truss? I don't know. We'll need the thing that you use to saw wood. I forget what it was called. I can look. Trestle, yeah. It's apparently a thing you use to saw wood. And so we need one of those. So we can saw wood. And we'll need a table. That's what I was going to do. Well, I need them to actually move these first. Can somebody get on that? I know you guys are a little busy, but yeah, we need these things moved out so I can, you know, put in the new table and everything, and people can stop being all upset. Move this first. Okay, now we can actually make table. Why a granite table? No, wood. Oh, because we don't have this stuff in storage, so it thinks we have none of it. But that is not true. We'll make one like that. And we don't have the, we don't have any better chairs, so we'll just go with stools for now. Should have enough wood for all that. If not, we can always do that later. And we'll just put the same stuff in here as last time because I'm too lazy to think of new stuff every time. There we go. Very nice. Hour 38. So we're getting close to winning the game, which is surviving 1 hour. Though once again, it's not much of an achievement now that the wasps are no longer attacking us. So was I just super unlucky that every map I started on had those wasps for the last like 5 attempts? Or am I just lucky this time that this map doesn't have it? I can't really tell. We're gonna set... Dang, research thing always interrupting me. We're gonna set this to heal root, even if no one can sew it yet. And we need new research, which I guess we'll go rustic furniture so we can have actual research tables. Because this, I mean, it's cheap and very compact, but not very efficient at all. Yeah, researching here is slow. Not great. Research speech factor 47. Why is it? Oh, it's because of cleanliness. Okay, I was like, that's a very specific number. We should also try to floor this room here. But I think we need stone cutting in order to make stone floors. And wood floors... Yeah, wood floors wouldn't burn any easier than, you know, the wood of everything else that's here. And once we get stone walls for it, it won't matter. Let's just make wood floors. Because we want to lower the chance of getting poisoning as much as possible. And we just finished that research, so we can actually go into production. Make the... No, we want this to be of wood logs, so we can actually afford it. Put that there. And then we can start making those, which will be very nice. Because then we can have actual lumber that we made ourselves. Oh, and we need to expand the home zone. There we go. And then we can also expand it just to get all the farming area. And the entire wall, just in case we need repairs. Because, you know, they don't firefight or repair or clean unless it's in the home zone. So, it's a pretty interesting situation. You're bored, and all you people have nothing to do. Oh, it's because I didn't set this. 200, huh? I think 40 at a time is probably fine. Don't need any more than that, right? Yes, 300 is probably a good number to keep on hand. Although I don't think... Does 40 go into 300? I don't think it does. I don't know. I'm too lazy to try to, you know, crunch the numbers right now. Okay. We can also put the corners on this house because that's been bothering me. I like... When I have a square house, I like it to be fully square and not be missing corner pieces because my brain immediately is like, that is not good for insulation. Even though it probably doesn't matter, and because there really is no insulation because it's a game. Well, I guess there is insulation because if you make like double thick walls on a freezer, it doesn't lose heat as quickly, but you know what I mean. Also, you're gonna be assigned to hauling and cleaning, I guess, because somebody has to be. So anytime she's not doing much of anything else, she'll do the hauling and cleaning. Oh, time is slowing down. For what? Maybe I should get a mod that doesn't have time slowdown. Because that is a pretty surefire indicator that something is going wrong. Well, we still have all of our animals, so they're not under attack. None of us are under attack, and the walls seem fine, as far as I can tell. So yeah, I don't know what the slowdown was about, but I'm going to assume it was nothing and ignore it, as any sane individual would. But this mod certainly, or this mod set, certainly makes it so you actually need to be paying attention to things. And actually, we can start doing guard duty again. Because we're not fearing for our lives, so... Although we kind of have a cliff here. So I guess we're going to... We can mine it. That's what we'll do. Just keep this portion as an extra durable, you know, barrier. And mine the rest around so we can do our patrols as usual. Oh, something's getting broken. That is a good time for us to summon the troops. You are 3 main fighters. Ah. Okay, well, you see... What is that? Steel hatchet. Ooh. Okay, how much health does this have? Not much. Did you just hit our own door? Okay, you all stay in position here. Or did one of you actually hit him? Oh, you did! Good job. Alright, take him out. Okay, firing squad wins again. Now, let's see here. Ooh, plant work speed. That's nice. What about the damage stats? How are those? 6.38, 22%. It's much better. Surprising. I thought the equal was good. Okay. Plan. We're gonna take your armor. Let's see. Is that? I don't think that's very much armor. Thick leather? That sounds like armor to me. It is indeed some kind of armor. Not great, but it's something. These are really iffy. And this also armor. Very nice. Alright, so we got our melee person. I don't want to make her forswear it, but I also don't want other people to steal it. How do I make that happen? Alright, you two go inside. You are just gonna haul everything. That's fine. Okay, you don't feel like maybe changing your wardrobe a bit? Oh, there you go. Okay, thank you. Very nice. Now, are you upset at the... Okay, ratty apparel doesn't care. That's good. I'm glad I set that, because I always hate having to micromanage the... You know, the 50% or less type thing. So now you have some good stuff. We're also gonna make you equip that in the morning, because that hatchet is better than your current weapon. And this guy's just gonna... Is he? No. I think that's a bandit thing. So if we, even if we like send him back, he's not gonna be of any use to us. We'll just let him die. Man, your aim has actually been on point today. Killed the guy before he even got to us, and then you can actually do hunting without letting it escape the map. That is revolutionary. Okay, we should also set more things to hunt. More alpacas. Why not? Not doing much else with them. Because I think alpacas are like one of my least favorite pack animals, so... Oh yeah, we probably don't want them there. Let's get a dumping stockpile. How about just right in this corner here, where nobody will see it or hear it? And let's also put a bit of a thing here, and make sure never to put a roof over it. Very nice. And then this will be specifically for corpses we're not going to make into food, thus human-like ones. So clear all human-like. Good. Oh, we should probably have this important priority. Can you haul him down there? No. It always does this. Because if it's in a stockpile, it won't let you move it to the higher priority stockpile because it's in a lower priority stockpile, which doesn't make much sense to me. Like, just let me move the corpse, please. And I can see why they wouldn't move the corpse like on their own, but at least let me prioritize it. You know, that's just common sense. I should be able to prioritize whatever the heck I want, right? Okay. Got lots more doors coming up. Very good. Okay. Now this will stay unroofed and we'll put all the human corpses over there because we're, you know, we're no cannibals this time. We're, you know, a good moral group that would never do anything wrong like, you know, like cannibalism. That's just crazy. Well, who told you that I would ever even think of having my colonists do such a thing? Because I certainly wouldn't, I tell you what. Alright, got plenty of doors. Doors are very nice. You're probably going out to hunt, I would assume. So we have plenty of food. Paya is absolutely strapped with all the latest armor, like sackcloth and an arming cap. You know, very good high-tech armor. I mean, it's definitely high-tech compared to our tribal wear, so, you know, it's something. So what is this? Oh, it's just a little piece of jade. That's nice. We can sell that, I assume. Not for a ton. If only we were still in the world where we had a bunch of honey drugs that we could sell. Because that stuff was worth a lot. That was like 50 silver a pop. It would probably go down to like 40 or 35 after, you know, the sell price issue. But overall, that would be nice. We need to reconfigure the patrol pattern as well. Let's see. We haven't finished it yet, but go from here to here, up there, around here, down to there. Okay. Very, very good. And once these two are broken, that'll be a perfect little route. Why am I going here? We need to go here. And we'll set you to 3 on guard. I guess Paya should also guard sometimes. Oh, and I need to set you guys to the actual guard thing. So patrol blue. Patrol blue. Once again, you guys need to space it out a little bit. If you're both going to be patrolling at the same time, you should be patrolling on opposite sides of the base so we can keep an eye on both areas at once. Also, we should haul anything like this out of the path of the route because that is a bit obstructive, isn't it? You know, maybe that's my fault for building the patrol path right in the way of all of these random objects. You know, that's probably on me. We'll also need. Oh, this is already a chunk stockpile. Okay, we'll haul all those too because they're inside our base and I don't want them. Okay, rustic furniture is done, meaning we can get actual, you know, actual research benches going on. You get carrier birds? Oh, I guess that's like the comms console. That's kind of cool. Do I actually need birds for it? Do I need to like catch birds or do they just appear? Is that how carrier birds work? They just spawn in? I don't know. Could get royal architecture. Yes. Very nice. Man, there's a lot of stuff here. Spear rack. I want spears. We don't have spears, so we just have a hatchet and some bows. Oh, we can get juices and cheeses, apparently. Yeah, I don't know half of the stuff that's going. Griffin. Oh, griffin berries. Okay. I was like, I can have a griffin. I want a griffin. But no, it's just a berry. We can have griffin berries, but that's about it. We can make grilled cheese. I mean, grilled sausages too, but grilled cheese, that's my favorite. Well, we want to make all of these. Okay, but that's for another time. First, I think we need stone cutting, so we can actually make stone walls instead of these little palisades. Which, I mean, they're not bad. They got a good amount of health for what they are, but you know, still not as much as stone. Especially those stone castle walls. They're gonna be amazing. I'm looking forward to them. Also, we may have chopped all the trees, but all the stumps are still in the way, so you know, get rid of those. We get like a free happiness buff from people seeing the guards while they're doing their guard duty, which is very nice. And I get to have a little bit of a forewarning if anything comes near the base. Although your line of sight really isn't that impressive. That is really a tiny line of sight. I might need to increase that in the mod settings, because that is the tiniest line of sight I have ever seen, and I do not appreciate it. But anyways, before everything goes downhill again, it has been about 2 hours, so I'm probably gonna call it here, because as I said, living past the Wasps and making it an hour in one of the games is the goal, and we ended the last one around 1 hour, and now it's at about 2 hours. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna say we did it, and we actually have a stable situation with guards that somehow can see further at night than they can during the day. I have no idea how that works, but you know what? It's fine. They just have really good night vision, unlike me, who has really bad night vision. And I hate driving at night because of it. Anyways. The Hunted Knight. Interesting. So it's the same Fallen Empire quest, but with he's run from a shock goat. And he's one letter off. Not one letter. But he's very close to good old either Hercules or Heracles. Whichever way you want to pronounce it. 8 honor, man. Okay, we are keeping this in mind for next time. Actually, I might as well accept it now. We'll just deal with it next time. Who should I accept it with? Probably Eve. Because she's the royal in the lore, so there we go. Yeah, they'll just stay a few hours, so we don't have to worry about feeding them or anything. They're fine. They can just not eat. And we're saving them from a singular shock goat. I mean, not everyone can do that. So it is only fair that we ask him to be patient with our food situation. Anyways, as I was saying, I'm gonna end it there, and we'll be back to this now that I don't have to live in crippling fear of the wasps every day of my life. And yeah, good stuff. It only took 5 times. Fifth tries the charm, apparently. You know, everyone misquotes that saying, you know, thinking it's the 3rd time's the charm, and no, evidently it's the 5th time. And I've tested it empirically, you know, this is data right here. So now we know that it is 5th time. And maybe I wouldn't have been so upset at those wasps if I knew it was supposed to be 5th time's the charm, you know, because I would have just been like, hey, it's just a couple more times we die and then we'll get it, because that'll be the 5th time. Anyways, I hate the wasps. I'll see you guys next time. That's about it. Goodbye.